Hey, and welcome to Core Gaming, and welcome to World of Warcraft Classic Mondays here at the Core channel. Woohoo! Always, always glad to play a little World of Warcraft on a Monday. Okay, let's see here now. We were working on this. And we had worked our way down in there, but it gets tough once you get down in there. We still need 3 foremen and 3 excavators and the journal. Did I die? Is that why I quit last time? It was long. The video got so long, right? First thing I'm gonna have to do before we can go anywhere else is we're going to have to look up where the journal actually is. Let me do it on the other computer while we run that way. Well, now it says that Casgorm's journal is dropped from Prospector Casgorm. So I guess if we find him, we'll find the journal. Makes sense, huh? See, let me look where he is. Hang on. Well, that's not very helpful. Let's see. He is east of the blocked off cave entrance, just on the other side of a fallen pillar. If you look around the south nook where there is a large fallen pillar, you'll find him. He's in the pit. Found him in the southeast corner. This guy's spawn rate is terrible. He's all the way in the back of the dig site, standing behind a fallen column. He also spawns behind the 2 awnings below the ramp down into the dig. No, that wasn't Commander God. That was some other named, wasn't it? I remember looking at that. It was a battle chief or something then. And then there was that rare that was down there. 24th level rare that was also spawned down in there. So he's in the pit behind the fallen pillar. Maybe we'll reach 23 today. Maybe. If we can complete this quest, we might be able to. That'd be nice. Might be able to go back and do this quest now. Maybe. See, I remember going up in there, but I bet we have to do this quest, then we get another one, I bet, to go back up in there. Because I remember going up there for something. Up there. I remember going up there for something. Yes, indeed. This says Kazgorm's in the pit. Last time we were here, there was a named guy. But see, that's Lord Cyric Blackforge. That's not Kazgorm. Let's see. Before I can go attacking, got to do some things like I need this buff and this buff and this buff. Then I can med up a little bit. See, there's another named person. Hagen Stonewhisker, the 24th Elite. So where's a fallen pillar? Do you see a fallen pillar? I see a... See, here's a fallen pillar. Right here. But is that one back there as well, I guess? So... Looks like we gotta find our way back in there. Run away, Foreman. Run away. Resist? You can't resist me. No. What was I doing when I was so rudely interrupted? Okay. Now what? See what I did there at the end? That was to nuke him so he wouldn't, when he ran, he wouldn't run away. So that's but it uses mana so bad. Which slows me down, which makes it harder to move in. Word. Rats. Just what I was hoping wouldn't happen.
Their ability is not ready yet. Not ready yet.
don't want to use spells.
Is that it?
Great.
That is still recharging. Still not ready yet.
Huh. Well, I'm behind the fallen pillar. I don't see him. It's just a form in there. Excavator, excavator. There he is. Well, well, I found him, and they're right. He's back there, but man, I killed myself to find him. But I was worried. I couldn't figure out if he was there or not. I had to. I didn't really want to die. I thought I could run away, to be honest with you. I thought that would, but they stunned me. Even, I had to have been this dude. Had to have been, why did that quest go away? You see that? Why? Is that a bug? What happened? Huh? It's weird, huh? Why would that happen? Why would that do that? What was the name of that? I wonder why it disappeared. Don't know. Oh well, here we go. Gonna run back. So we've completed everything except his journal. It'll take me a long time to get back down there. By the way, in case you have never played the game before, I believe that by default number lock is your auto run. Makes you run without having to hold any buttons. So we'll get back to where we are. Although time's running, so we may encounter some spawns. This is the danger of dying and then having to go back to where you were and fight on, because it's very possible that there's going to be some respawns in the way. Gotta med back up to full mana. We'll be ready to get back over there again. And there's no way to go right through there. Yeah, I think there is actually. I think that we might try going through there. That'd be easier than fighting our way back around that corner. Like, can I get right? Oh yeah, nice. I like it. Okay, you mister. I want you to die without aggroing anybody else. Do not aggro anyone else.
Still recharging.
Where'd he go? I lost him. Nobody else has aggroed me, huh? He'll come back eventually. Looks like he aggroed somebody else. Great. Or that must have just spawned here a bit. Hey. What's going on? Come on, I can't cast that spell. So much harder. No. I'm not going to give you the upper hand. What's going on here? Great.
Ability is not ready yet. That is still recharging.
Fantastic. Well, yeah. So, doggone that. And where did it live? It never did come back? Yeah, it's right there digging again. This is the one that I killed, or almost killed. I let him get away. Alright, so we rinse and repeat. So that's the trouble with being a priest. I just can't kill. I can't do enough damage. Usually I can mitigate enough damage and heal myself to make. I mean, you've seen me kill 2 or 3 things my same level, but that was the first fight, and then he ran away, and then he aggroed a girl, or she spawned right there, one or the other, and so then I attacked her, and then while fighting, that's number 2 fight, and while fighting her, the foreman aggroed me. Foreman's do a lot of damage. She kept knocking my shield down, so I couldn't keep my shield up. Finally did get her to almost dead, but she turned around and ran, and what did she do? She aggroes another one, which would have been fight number 4 without any mana, so, or getting close to having no mana. So anyway, I died. It upsets me. This video could have been a whole lot shorter, right? If I had a root of some kind, man, if I just had the ability to root something, or snare it even, that'd be nice. Just a root or a snare, either one. A snare would be okay. I could kill it, but as long as it couldn't get away, you know. What was that? That was the Scythian digging. Do I still have that thing? Yeah, I don't even have it in inventory anymore, so. Zippity doo da, zippity. My oh my, what a wonderful day. Lady of sunshine. So we're going to try this again. Oh, the joy of knitting. Hey, gives you a moment of rest, you know. I guess you shouldn't be too upset. We did get aggro. I wonder if we could pull the foreman through there, if we could see him. There he is. Yeah, I got him targeted. Be nice to get him out of the way. In the meantime, she's going to come out. Okay.
I cannot cast that yet.
Okay, good. That worked. Now, let's pull this guy just to get him out of the way.
That spell is not ready yet. That is still recharging. I cannot cast that Not ready. That spell is not ready yet. It is too far away.
So hard. And then he comes back. Little rascal. Ugh. Makes me so mad. Shouldn't have looted it. Shouldn't have gone for the loot. Agreed. Wow. All you've watched me do today is run. So we're running again. Yay! Hey, like I've said before, it gives us a chance to chat, you know, catch up. How are you doing? Hope everything's going good for you. We're still in the middle of the pandemic around here. Oh, and we're getting very close to an election for the leader of the country. We have an election in America every 4 years to elect our leader, call it the president. And this year is a year when I've seen some things I've never seen before in the presidential election. I do believe in voting. I think you should get out and vote. I think it's not something that you should take lightly. I think you should enjoy it, but I also I think you should think of it as your duty. It's your responsibility. It's part of what being an adult should be. Voting, and that should just be part of your makeup. You should vote. Yeah, I am a poll worker, which means that I'm one of the people who stay at the poll all day long and assist people, provide them a ballot. I record that they've been there, give them a ballot, show them how to submit their ballot. Basically, I'm there just as help for, I have one job, and that's to record the number of people who come in and check that with the number of votes, make sure everything works out right. Part of doing that is, there's stuff before the poll opens and stuff after the poll closes, but so working the poll is, I feel like part of my duty, my civic duty. It's something my grandfather did. My grandfather worked the poll. My father worked the poll. No, I take that back. My mother worked the poll. I don't think Dad ever did. Grandfather did. Mom did and does, and now I do. So it's sort of a family thing. Part of our responsibility, I feel like. Part of the civic duty, the responsibility of living in the country, support democracy. I think, to me, that's really, I saw a thing just the other day that said this election in American history is very much a people versus the establishment. And I think that's true. I really see this as a vote for government or a vote against government. I'm very much against government. I'm definitely an anarchist at heart. No, I'm not. Out of sight. Come out, killed him. Die again back here. Doggone it. If it wasn't such a long run back, what a pain. Oh, I hate for you to watch this. I don't even know. I can't do it. I can't do it to you. I can't do it to myself again. That's it. I quit. We will gain a level and go back. I mean, we're so close. Well, gotta go. I don't want to spend 10 minutes of res sickness and stuff. I'm very close to being able to break through this and do what we got to do. One of the problems we're having is it's so far to get back down there. It takes so long to get back down there that the stuff respawns. Oh hum. Oh well. What were we talking about? Last time we had a few minutes together like this, seems like it's been so long ago. Yeah. Anyway, we were talking about government, weren't we? Weren't we talking about the government? Yeah. Yeah. Looks like probably in my lifetime anyway, seems like this is pretty cut and dried. Either you vote for big government, lots of taxes, lots of benefits, I guess. I mean, that's what you're doing, right? You're voting yourself a bunch of money, which is, of course, what Thomas Jefferson said was going to end democracy. I mean, that's basically what you're doing. If you're voting for the large government, lots of benefits and all that kind of stuff, then you're dooming democracy. You are one of the people who will be voting for the end of the country, as we know it, which you may think is a fine thing. Maybe that's your agenda. I don't know. I don't really want to seem like I don't know. I don't want to be real political on this website, on this channel. That's not my goal. My goal is to run and have fun. Doggone these things giving me too much time to talk. Never a good thing. But I just see this as a vote for government. In my opinion, the vote November the 3rd, 2020, you'll either go in and you'll vote for one guy who represents big government, or you'll vote for another guy who unfortunately represents only slightly big government. Because I don't think either one of them, I haven't seen one yet that has really got the government at the level it ought to be, which is much smaller than it is today. Problem is I think one of them will grow it less than the other will. So me personally, I'm voting for the guy that's gonna make the government small, or make it less big, make it not as big as the other guy will. For me, I don't know where you live. Things may be different where you are, but for me, government just always makes things worse. I just would rather the government only do as little as I could possibly have it do. I would love to limit government's power, because I grew up reading stories of the pioneers and the cowboys and frontiersmen. I grew up in an area that was Daniel Boone, Davy Crockett were both from there. The Sacketts of Louis L'Amour were all from the Clinch Mountain area that I grew up in and stuff, and all those people had a fiercely independent spirit. They didn't want the government to solve the problems. They wanted to solve the problems, and I think that's what we're missing. We shouldn't say, oh, I wish somebody would do something. That's not the way it should be. It should be, I am going to change things. Hang on.
Cannot cast that yet.
Wow. Why? How did that thing even aggro me? I don't know how that got aggroed there. Now I'm in trouble though. Okay, that's it. I tried one more time. Didn't work. Man, am I gonna get back in there again though? Fought my way in there the first time. So. You almost never see me do this. Very seldom. I don't like this, the 10 minutes of sickness. I don't like the hit that he take. I don't have enough money. But I can't keep going in there and dying like that.
How may I aid you?
13 silver.
Farewell.
Well, fine. Okay, we're going to chalk this up as a failure today. Wow. Man, you know, if I had a little more, in other words, if I had a better wand, let me see what the wand, what does my wand look like? This is a, who knows, 18 to 34. Who knows, if I had a better wand, if I had better equipment, I'd kill things really well. If I could ding, I'd kill things a little bit better. If I had a root or a snare, either one, I wouldn't be suffering these deaths. If I had more DPS, period. If I was just had a little bit higher level DPS. But it's very difficult down in there. Anyway, We'll try again next time. I have to chalk this up as a tough day, though. Tough day for our intrepid troll priest who is soloing her way to 60th level. Sure would have been nice to have a nice, big, strong warrior down in there beating on stuff that I could have healed, as opposed to trying to kill things when I'm not a killer. I'm a healer, you know. Well, gotta be a healer. Gotta be a killer. Gotta kill stuff in order to complete the quests, or group, you know. But it's almost impossible to jump on and find a group readily available when I want to do it, to make a video, you know. But we're going to get it. We're going to do it. We won't let this stumbling block stop us. Maybe it'll help us to learn something. That's the way we should all be, right? I'm not going to complain about the game being unfair or stacked against me. I'm not going to complain. I am complaining about it, right? But I'm not blaming the system. I'm not blaming the game. I've just got to learn to adapt and figure out how I can move forward, and I will, because it lets me do this. I mean, it should be fairly easy. As a matter of fact, let's see. Weapons of choice is below Gan's reclamation. Don't know. I'm not sure what level those things are, but it won't take us long. We'll fight our way back in there again the next time, and we'll probably ding. So maybe that's the plan. Maybe we'll just fight our way all the way back in there, and then by the time we get back in there, we'll have dinged, and maybe we can handle that stuff. So, yay, another Bale Done excavation video next time. Aren't you excited? You already know what's going to happen. So, anyway, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you coming and sticking through the video. I appreciate you watching this today. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I read those. And consider subscribing. Subscription doesn't cost anything, and that is the way YouTube uses to judge us. So a subscription helps the channel tremendously. So please do consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, at the end of the video, I want to encourage you to find a place of worship where you feel both comfortable and welcome. Attend it regularly. Go there with an open heart, an open mind, and a willingness to learn. If you do those things, I believe that potentially there is an experience for you that will be both rewarding and fulfilling. The experience that I get doing that is tremendous, and I would love for you to experience that same kind of amazement, joy, peace, fulfillment, happiness. I would love that for you. This is how I got there. So if I got there this way, you certainly can. And so I encourage you to do that. Please do. Thanks so much for tuning in. I think that's it for this week. Thank you for tuning in to Inicore World of Warcraft Classic Mondays. Being here with me is really nice to have you here. And I hope you will return, because I will return. But for now, I think that's all. Until next time, see you.